Hey buddies, this is Jihan. Today I'm working on the theme and designs for my digital planner this month. I'm excited about this month because I've been really feeling these retro vibes. I was partly inspired by my newfound confidence in drawing stylized flowers thanks to Peggy Dean's botanical line drawing book. I love the reboot of 60s and 70s floral prints that have been trending. When I was looking for reference and inspiration images, I found that I was really attracted to the variety of floral shapes and sizes as well as colors. I like the solid line art and flat colors as a distinguishing feature of this theme too. As always, you can get the hex codes of this color palette in the description if you like it. I used to be really afraid of drawing flowers because I had that sort of same flower syndrome where every flower just looked identical. And I'm not that into flowers, so I don't know all the different names and shapes of flowers off the top of my head. But I've since learned that you can create a lot of variety by changing the ratio of the size of the center of the flower in contrast to the petal size, and changing the edge of the petals and how close those petals are to each other. So I'm taking a lot of liberties with these flowers, and I'm not really trying to recreate any real flowers that exist. I'm drawing each flower on a new layer because I want to be able to easily move them around and then eventually overlap them. Thankfully, with this digital medium, I can use tools like Liquify when I can't nail the symmetry needed in florals. And I'm also making use of flipping certain images to balance out that final image. Rather than a repeat pattern like in my reference images, I wanted to get two main clusters of flowers to suit my quote for this month. No feeling is final, no moment is forever. This saying means a lot to me because it has helped me through some really difficult times. I think it's really important to remember that whatever you're going through, it won't be a problem forever. The only guarantee we have is change, and sometimes that is difficult to think about because change can be scary. But it's also really valuable to have an ideology of acceptance around change. The brush I'm using to clean up is just inky ink. It has a bit of an angle to it and it creates some line variation. In case you didn't know, you can save your brush size by clicking the plus sign, which really helps when you need to keep a consistent line weight. Again, I'm using new layers for each leaf because I know I'll be using these florals in my spreads, and also so that I can provide these as free stickers for you to use, available on my Ko-Fi page, linked in the description. I realized adding these details of small, extra lines creates so much texture that really reminds me of textbook illustrations from the books made in the 80s and 90s. Can you relate? I lost a bit of footage at the end of this spread, but I just made a text block to list out my targets that I'll fill in later. Onto the monthly spread, I refer back to my quarterly spread and quarterly overview for important dates that I've jotted down. Using the hyperlinks in this planner makes it super quick and easy. The sticker book is really useful, but recently I started saving my most frequently used into elements. There is a way to save them from your files directly, but I think it works better to size them first in your GoodNotes app at the size you wanted. And then select and add to elements from there, so that when you want to paste it, it's in the right size. You can always delete something from your elements if you need, by tapping on the title of your collection, which opens up the editable menu. Another nifty planning hack is to tap and hold on an image to bring up a different menu, and then tap Edit to change the width and height in a non-uniform way. Unfortunately, GoodNotes doesn't paste from Procreate unless it's a single flattened layer, so I had to merge all of my line work and color. I got inspired by my personal washi collection that matched this month's colors to make these little digital ones. I think it adds a new layer of personal touch when you digitize something in the style of one you already own. My camera storage gave out at this point. I was on a roll, so I continued with the planning by using screen recording. A lot of this part in the planning stage was just playing around and seeing what feels right and feels balanced. It's good to have a variety of sizes and colors, and if you've got something on the bottom left, then you can balance it out with something on the top right. This month I've been reading The Vanishing Half and The Midnight Library. There was a lot of hype around these books and they kept popping up on my Goodreads emails, so I just decided to see what the fuss was about. I think they were both enjoyable in different ways, but I also had things I didn't like about each of them. While The Vanishing Half was written really beautifully, I think there wasn't enough pacing around the major events. Like, you kind of know everything that happens after the first half of the book, and then towards the end, I just didn't feel like there was enough drama. It was all a bit anticlimactic. And The Midnight Library had a really cool concept, but it was written kind of like a movie with lots of dialogue. But once I accepted the style in which it was written, I did enjoy the story. drawn any flowers in the GoodNotes app itself, so I took a shot at it for the decorative element in my weekly spread. It reminds me of the kind of flowers I used to draw on my notepad during class, especially around the ring punch in the lined paper pads. You know what I'm talking about. That's pretty much it for this one. Remember to get the hex code and download the free stickers for this month, all linked below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video to help others find this content. I would really appreciate it. If you're looking for something to watch next, I've got lots of other planning videos. Happy planning, goal getters!